Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So today we're talking Terrence Howard and Diddy. Anything I say is alleged and in my very, very personal opinion. This is for entertainment purposes only, and none of this is personal. The Copyright Act of 1976 is in the description box. So meat and potatoes, housekeeping items. It is free to follow me. Free to follow me on this channel, Anonymous Tea. Free to follow me on my other channel, Anonymous Tea Podcast. Free to follow me on the Tickety Talk at Anonymous Tea Podcast. Free to follow me on the Instagram. On the Instagram, he's at AnonymousRealityT. Free to share everywhere. Free to like the video so it gets out to the algorithm. Free to share with your family, your friends, and your foes. And whether you are coming or going, you guys do not forget to hit the like button. So we need to talk Terrence Howard because he is alleging that Sean P. Diddy Gomes, aka Puff Daddy, aka Brother Love, tried to have sex with him. And Terrence Howard said that he does not bend over in that way. So let's talk about it. So Terrence Howard made the shocking claim in a new interview that Sean Diddy Combs, who is facing federal sex trafficking charges and a host of other sexual lawsuits, what did I just say? Sexual assault lawsuits attempted to come on to him. Puffy invited me for weeks, asking me to come teach him wanted me to be his acting coach for a while. This is already a mess. The Hustle and Flow star 56 alleged on the PBD podcast on Friday. However, Howard claimed that when he would visit Combs, 55, to work on acting material, the embattled rapper would just be sitting there staring at him, which is why y'all see on the far right-hand side, Elijah. I forget what the name of that show was that Diddy was on, where they were trying to find the next big thing, and they got into a staring contest. That is why you see that picture on the end, because that is what it is giving. The Get Rich or Die Trying actor alleged that Combs then asked to hear his music, but then when he tried playing it for him, the Bad Boy Records founder was allegedly once again just, quote, sitting there. Howard then said he was confused, and he was confused by this alleged behavior, so he asked his assistant for clarity. Howard's assistant allegedly responded, "I would think he is trying to bleep you. I would think he is trying to bleep you," which prompted the Iron Man actor to allegedly cut off all communication with Combs moving forward. Now you know how to be hands-off with somebody, Howard explained before he allegedly had similar experiences with a number of producers whom he had to, quote, threaten or punch or, quote, knock their head off. When you approach a real man about his masculinity, you're going to get a real reaction back, said the Best Man star, which he had added on and everything else, and was, trying to explain the situation at hand. This is a hot mess, y'all. This is a hot mess. So then he says as well that, when you've lost, he said, I've lost businesses because I don't bend over in that way. I don't compromise. I don't play GAY roles. I don't kiss a man. I don't do that bleep because the man card means everything. Page 6 has reached out to Combs reps for comment, but did not immediately hear back. Of course they're not. He's in jail. Howard's allegations come 10 years after Page 6 exclusively reported that Combs had banned his sons from appearing on the actor's hit show Empire. Interesting. Sources told us at the time that the Last Night rapper stepson, Quincy Brown, was guaranteed a part on the Fox drama, but Combs halted that when he learned a portion of his music rights would be signed over. Diddy kicked up a huge stink and called all the top brass at 20th Century Fox TV to get them to change their rules over music rights, but he allegedly didn't get his way, an insider claimed. Well, wait, but didn't Quincy end up on Star? Wasn't that like the same type of concept as Empire? So wouldn't they also get the rights to the music as well? Make it make sense. So he said there is no way his son is signing over his intellectual property, so he banned him from the show. It is unclear whether Combs' decision had anything to do with his apparent strained relationship with Howard. But what would that have to do with anything? I mean, that would be an interesting approach, but it's Lee Daniels' show, right? The Oscar nominee is the first major celeb to accuse the All About Benjamin star of actually trying to have sex with him. Others like Nick Cannon have denied taking part in Combs' alleged nefarious freak-off parties, and Justin Bieber, the music moguls' former mentee, has tried to distance himself from the rumors. However, there are dozens of men and women who are not famous who have come forward. Most recently, Joseph Manzaro claimed the new lawsuit that the I Need a Girl rapper facilitated and engaged in trafficking him and directly perpetuated acts of sexual violence towards him in April 2015. Combs told Page Six in response to the lawsuit earlier this week, this complaint demonstrates the depraved lengths plaintiffs will travel to garner headlines in pursuit of a not pain day. No pun intended, you guys. Payday. No sane person reading this complaint could credit this story. Mr. Combs looks forward to having his day in court where these lies and these perverse motives of those who told on him would be revealed. The I Will Be Missing You rapper, who is currently behind bars and awaiting his federal trial to start on May 5th, which is the same day as the Met Gala, y'all. I cannot wait. The same day as the Met Gala, has vehemently denied all accusations made against him and pleaded not guilty to all the charges. So I'm confused by Page Six's article because here's the thing. Number one, 50 Cent has been exposing Diddy for years, and people just chose to laugh it off or whatever, but I took the accusation seriously. And also, 50 Cent talked about how, he left a party early. He talked about Diddy wanting to take him shopping, and 50 Cent said, no, we of course know the infamous Cat Williams interview with Club Shay Shay, that you gotta tell Diddy, no, you cannot go to the Diddy parties. We've heard of Denzel Washington saying that there are multiple parties happening at once, and that you need to leave at a certain point before the quote-unquote real party goes down, where some other stuff takes place after the fact. We see the resurfaced clip of LeBron saying, ain't no party like a Diddy party, whatever that means, whatever that entails. We've seen several celebrities, A-listers, at these alleged Diddy parties. I think even Howard Stern came out and said that he was there with his current wife, and there was like an issue. They were trying to find a bathroom or something, and they ended up leaving early, the party, and all this and that. But, and then there's somebody in the comments who is verified who is trying to take up for Terrence Howard. And I don't understand, the premise, because it's not like he's getting dragged. But it says, I went on a date with Terrence years ago after his first divorce. It was just dinner, but we talked for hours. Complete gentleman. He was very genuine and even a little modest. I don't think he's lying one bit. He's a truth teller. He even spoke on his missteps to me about his own personal life. He speaks positively on men too. He told me his good friend, Morris Chestnut, shout out to that fine man, shout out to Morris Chestnut, is a stand-up man who truly loves his wife and one of the few men he knows personally who has never once cheated on his wife. And I believe it. I absolutely believe that tea about Morris Chestnut. That was more of the reason that I even brought up that comment. But nonetheless, people are questioning why Terrence Howard is bringing this up now. And the reason he's bringing this up now is because Diddy is behind bars. Let's just call it what it is. Diddy is behind bars. Diddy is not on the outside to allegedly have any enforcers or make any threats to people or anything like that, allegedly, or anybody coming up missing. That is why Terrence Howard is comfortable to say it now. Don't be acting like y'all shocked that all these people feel safe now to come forward and tell their Diddy stories now that Diddy is sitting behind bars, but never would do that if Diddy is not behind bars. They would take it to the grave, or as long as Diddy is still on the outside. So I am not shocked that, Terrence Howard has a Diddy story like this. Many people have a Diddy story like this. It's just a matter of who was comfortable enough out to say it now that Diddy is behind bars, or again, some people who might come forward, they don't want to be associated with being considered one of Diddy's quote-unquote party goers from those alleged videos that had been released or whatever on the dark web. Some of them may not remember, you know, the extent of what took place at the party. Some of them may not remember what they did at the Diddy party. Some of them may know what they did at the Diddy party. But again, just the association of you being at the Diddy party is enough for people to be like, okay, you're into that too. But then we're hearing variations of the Diddy parties, that there's multiple parties that are taking place at certain hours, at certain times. And basically, if you stay for the after hours, it is when it really goes down. It is when really the baby oils and all of the other foolishness and deviancy takes place. So nonetheless, that is it for this video. What do y'all think of Terrence Howard's comments? Doesn't this confirm also what Cat Williams has been saying, and also what comedian Corey Holcomb has been saying about Hollywood, about how a lot of these producers, about how a lot of these movies and TV shows want you to do something, you know, that might be outside of your realm of comfortability, just for you to get the part, just for you to get the acting role, just for you to get the movie and all this and that, or TV show or whatever? Doesn't this confirm what people have been saying, that they want you to do some strange for change? They want you to do things that are against your morals, against your religious beliefs, against your integrity, just for you to get a particular part. And sometimes that is not even guaranteed, because you can get the part, you can get the movie, you can get the TV show, and it can still get shelved. Or it could be a situation where they sabotage it. And then you're in, you know, basically in that group that is willing to do anything for fame. So then you get stuck a rabbit hole of continuing to partake in those acts that you find immoral, that you find against your will, against your integrity, and you're not seeing the payoff. You're not seeing the roles translate. So there's that. That's what I got for real. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I say I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.